Peachy's been very hands-on with the vineyards in the past. We've been certified sustainable for years prior to today. I let the certification go, the SIP certification, a few years back, just because I got tired of doing all the paperwork and whatnot. But we didn't change our farming practices. We've still been very hands-on, very minimalist, not sticking to any program. Programs like spray regimes where we're out there every 10 days just spraying just to spray because that's what the paperwork or the rec said or somebody told us to do. We really are out there being hands-on and being focused and watching the vineyard and watching the vines daily and weekly. And now we want to take it a step further. We were doing the limited watering, if we were watering at all. Obviously behind me, we're in 100% dry farm, non-irrigated. This is Grenache, this is our little Syrah bed, and we've got 30 some acres with zero irrigation. And then even the vineyard that we can irrigate, it's very limited. We can give it maybe 4 gallons a week, if that. They're just on little domestic wells. We don't have big ag wells. But now, this year, I've decided to take it further and try to see if we can do the organic program. Down to even not doing any herbicide sprays, where we do everything by hand or with mechanical on the weed side. Everything out here is 100% mechanical so far, even down to the weeding around the vines. It was all done by hand. It's something I feel that it's important. I think if we want to always better the wine, we should definitely, it starts in the dirt, in the field, in the vineyard. But also, if we want the vineyards to last, we want to keep them around for our families and our kids, or even if they didn't and it goes on to another person or somebody else when we're gone, we want them to survive and be sustainable and last forever. And I think this being better for the vineyard, better for the wine, and better for the environment, it's a no-brainer. It's just something we should do. I'm learning just in the first 4 months, going the organic route, it's a lot more work. It's gonna cost us a lot more money, but I don't think that those would ever be reasons why we wouldn't pursue it and keep trying to do it. I do believe that, where the wines have gone, being sustainable, that they can only get better if we can keep that trend and going forth with the organics. Right now, we're looking at our first fungicide sprays and just using oils. And I think they're don't work quite as well as conventional products, but they're just a lot less harmful. They do the job. And we have the ability to get it done if we have to come in multiple times. And I like it also for the people that have to do the applications. I don't want them to have to be out there spraying things that are really bad for you and bad for the environment. It's if they're gonna do it with us, I should be willing to do it too, and I don't want to do it, so why would I ask them to do it? I think what Peachy wants to do is just take everything organic. It's a big bite to chew. To do all 5 vineyards, but I think if we're doing it, I don't want to try to do some conventional, some organic. Then everything will get confusing and mixed up. I said, if we're doing it, let's just go all in and make it happen and see where we go from there. The rodents, they're going to be the hardest, the gophers and squirrels, and not using poison. But I don't want to use poison on a squirrel and then have an owl eat it and then find a dead owl later down the road. I don't want, we'll use the live squirrel traps, and they work. And we'll just do it the best we can, and we'll use gopher traps, and hopefully the owls and the hawks will help us along the way, and the snakes and whatnot. So just better for everyone, better all around.